I thought like my poor GI tract was just because I'm Jewish, but it's because I can't lie. I'm not this
historically, like, do
Jews
have bad?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have.
Can I say just Jews, or do I have to say Jewish people?
People of Jew.
That's like such a good question because so many people in my life, like when they're like what's your background, and I'm like I'm Jewish, and they're like, well, no, like your ethnicity. It's like, well, I'm white.
You're like, first and foremost, I am Jewish.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like I don't know a lot about what. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know anything about anything ever.
Country of origin?
America.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what matters.
Yeah. But I don't think Louis C.K. does have a bit about this, I think, where it's like the way you say Jew is what matters. Yeah. It's like that Jew. Like, but if you're like,
it's the emphasis.
The Jew.
Is my Jew friend, Sami B.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Italian?
I don't know what that was.
I'm going to start asking people to identify me as a Jewish person, rather than a Jew.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
You should update your socials where it just says Jewish comedian, so people know.
Jew. Does anyone have a pen? Yeah, I'm gonna write that down. I like that.
I do in my backpack.
Actually, I'm being better. I have a pen. Stop it.
That's why I pay him the big bucks. He has pens in him.
Jewish. People.
Yeah.
Jewish person.
Is this good? Too much. This is too big for me. I'm gonna say it.
You get used to it after a while.
Okay. I'm flexible. So
speaking of, welcome to Good Sam Bad Sam episode 12.
Thank you for having
12.
me.
12.
And it's the first lady on the podcast.
Oh yeah, congrats. You are.
What about you guys?
What?
You're ladies.
Oh.
Yeah, but we don't
guest.
count. Yeah, you're the first woman guest.
I feel honored.
We wanted to make sure we had we built up a viewership before we had 3 girls talking. So
before we let them down, before a dud episode.
Yeah, before. Well, I feel like half the guys we had on count, but just because we have a lot of gay guests on doesn't really, because gay men are hilarious. Like the existence of them is so.
They're also great boyfriends, and then
terrible exes.
Good Sam Bad Sam, the dating show. We bring on gay men, and Sammy just tries to not slide off the chair.
No, it's hard. It's really hard. No, but they're like very, most are very like emotionally in tune, and I like that.
They're willing to talk about feelings.
Yeah, you just got to find a man that wants to talk about his feelings.
I don't know why right now, because normally I don't like smoking weed, but you're making it look so cool.
Yeah, the way that you do it.
Can you show me how you do it?
I don't think he's doing it.
Hit this line. I've never tried it before. And you get free weed.
It's a good line.
Yeah.
I do that
Really,
at bars. I'm like, I've never had a Miller Lite before.
Yeah.
What does it taste like?
I have a friend who does that, who is gay. Yeah. He's so
Sam,
good.
You might have dated him.
Yeah, you might have.
Yeah.
He's so good at weaseling his way into groups and just taking free shit from them, and I respect it.
My favorite thing to do is
a real
to ask,
girl move.
Yeah, is to ask somebody like how their food is.
Oh yeah.
Be like, how's that?
So good.
I wanted to ask you about the pot. Like, how's your pasta tasting?
You can try some. My favorite bit to do is food that's not shareable. I'm like, hey, do you guys want to try some of this? And it's like a cup of soup. Do you guys want to try a bite of this?
A banana.
No, it tastes great. So try it out.
With that, I've been trying to like work on understanding who is like placing people in circles in my life.
Yes.
It's like, who's my friend, who's my acquaintance, who's, this, that,
or like
the other.
boxes. I like that you have circles in your your brain.
Because I think of like, I'm the center of my universe. Okay. And then
everything is concentric around that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And the way that I've started to do it, and maybe I've shared this before, but it is showing up, is like, would I feel comfortable double dipping with that person?
We have talked about this.
Yeah. And it's helpful. I've cleared out a lot of my close friends
I'm such
on
a
Instagram.
piggy because I feel like anybody.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I would.
My stomach is open.
But the feeling, yes, and like the feeling of like, would I feel uncomfortable or feel a little awkward doing it without their permission first?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
That's what it is. Not, because I mean, food is food.
Yeah, taking food from someone that doesn't know you would be insane.
Yeah,
like insane.
Insane.
Are you
Like
allowed to do that?
Well, truly, like if there was dip right here and we were sharing, and it was Kylie's dip, I wouldn't even ask. But if it was your dip, I'd ask.
Good. I like that you know that there's a boundary. There is.
Yeah,
it means that you have that. That's like healthy. I think maybe that's a comment against me.
Well, I'm scared of Sam sometimes.
Okay, I do want to comment on this because when you come and get the hard drive from my apartment and I leave it on the counter, like I'll be home and she just comes in and leaves. Like we don't even talk.
That's so funny.
And the other day when you came to get it, I was waiting and
Devil Wears Prada.
Yeah, I didn't hear the door because one, I'm not a monster. I would have come out and said hi, but I went out and I saw that it was gone already, and I was like, "Aw."
Your Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep?
I don't know.
That sounds like that's how I want to go into. I want to go into a spa and be like, just get me the Meryl Streep, you know,
Ooh.
right here.
Is it?
I gotta do
it's
that.
gray. It has like a little swoop.
Sami's like, "How did you know?"
Well, here's the thing. That happened once. What you're talking about happened one time. It happened recently, and I had somewhere to be. The time before that, I walked in, and you were in your room, and you were shocked to see me. Almost like
Well, because you did just open my door.
So what's the happy middle? Like
Knocking. I didn't know that I had to say that.
That's not a big ask.
It is for me. I just like I want to. I that's another way to decide. Like we are closer. If I could just open the door while you're taking
Dude,
a shit.
if any other day of the week, if you did that, you would have opened the door and just saw a butthole. Like,
What other days of the
are
week
you
can I come
usually
back?
like facing the doorway?
well, my
Pants
bed
down?
faces the door, and I'm a naked
And you
sleeper.
Masturbate while you're laying down.
Well,
Face-
yes,
Face
face down.
face on.
That is true.
Good.
How did you know that? That's why this eyebrow's fucked up. Just the amount of time I spent laying on the side of my face.
I had
Stomach
I've had
sleeper,
an idea.
stomach comer.
I've had an idea for a little bit, and I don't want it to go off too long before I forget it, so I'm gonna bring it back. Weed. I
Yes.
don't do that anymore.
Ooh.
I don't do it anymore. I don't do it anymore.
Masturbate.
Yes, and also smoke weed.
I thought you were talking to him.
I was both
Oh.
for both of you. I don't do both of those things, but I want to talk about the weed part.
Yeah.
Like,
How does it feel?
Oh, weed.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm catching it. We were just
Are you high?
kinda.
Okay.
I feel personally like I maybe this doesn't apply to you, but for me, I felt like I was getting really deep, like super, super deep with I'm like, I need weed. It's gonna help me like think harder, think deeper. But then I realized I'm just in a kiddie pool. Like I can only get as shallow as a kiddie pool. So I feel like I'm getting deep. I feel like I'm touching the bottom of like my inner thoughts, but really I'm just standing in a 2-foot pool. And since I haven't been doing it, I do feel a lot more.
You think the weed was preventing you from going deeper?
Yes, but creating an illusion that I'm touching the bottom, this depth. But
You're
really,
thinking you're having deep thoughts, and you're like, why do we have toes?
yeah. Exactly. And now I'm thinking like, why do we have feet and shins and thighs and an like I'm thinking a little bit
You're
deeper.
thinking full body.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Really. And it's confusing, it's sad cuz like it became I feel like I was addicted more to like the ritual of doing it. So now it's like I go home at the end of the day and I'm like, what do I do? Okay, well I'm going to meditate.
Ew.
Okay.
Do you actually sit and meditate?
I have been doing it. I've been doing box breathing.
Okay.
And do you know what that is?
I do know what that is. I don't like it.
It is very weird.
Yeah.
And I had to do it yesterday. This is kind of I feel like
Do you
I'm
know
gonna-
what box breathing is?
Yeah,
Okay.
well, it's good for panic attacks. I'm worried now. I'm gonna come home and you and Kevin are both gonna be meditating in the living room with huge boners.
Call back.
Go back. Check out episode whatever with Kevin to get that joke.
What she's referencing is that Kevin is a big meditator, and I think he sometimes confuses meditating with masturbating. And in the middle of him meditating, though, he just got really hard, and it pulled him out of the moment. So that's what we're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Has this ever happened to you?
No, I can't say that it has.
I can say I've
Is this relatable?
journaled so hard that I've experienced a very good feeling.
Yeah. Didn't you say you
Journaling
were
to,
high, though?
to orgasm?
I think that's the kiddie pool all over again. Yeah. Although maybe we should keep masturbation and kiddie pools away from one another.
Please.
I just like picturing you high as hell writing the dumbest thoughts down. And you're like, I'm fucking wet. It's crazy.
Toes.
Why are there toenails?
Toenails are like boundaries that protect us from from doorways. I don't know. Yeah.
That's great.
Thanks.
That's really great.
I've never like wanted to come from meditating or like, but I have parallel parked so well
Yes.
that that I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, you're looking fine.
That's I never learned how to parallel park.
Really?
Yeah, they didn't teach us that in driver's ed.
Where did you go to driver's ed?
Driver's ed came to me. He picked me up. His name was Darnell. Interesting guy. I think it is interesting when, someone is just hanging out with kids all day. I hang out with kids all day, so this is different. But it was when my parents were getting divorced, and we had a for sale sign in front of our house. But when he came in, he would drive over, and then he parked. He knocks on the door. He's like, "Can I come in?" He comes in. He's like, "I need to pee." And he's like, I see him like looking around the house, and he's like, "So what happened to mom and dad?"
Oh my God.
Yeah.
He's like, do they hit you?
Yeah. But I think he just wanted information. I don't think he was trying to be. He's my driver's ed teacher, not my therapist.
Yeah.
It was just a time and place. But to answer your question, he would come to me. I wouldn't go to him.
That's so interesting. So you had an individual.
I had that.
You did?
Yeah, just some old white man. Steven's driving school in Buffalo, New York, and he'd pull up and
Was it Steven himself?
could be.
I like the idea that he's outsourcing it.
I don't know why though. So the first few times I ever drove a car, one was with my great grandpa. I was like, why is he the one I'm gonna drive horribly? I'm like, does he know what a blinker is?
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? And then my cousin, and those were the two people. And then my mom was like, we need an actual teacher for you. And it was an old man. And I remember like one of the first few times I had the driving lesson, we were driving like literally on my street. And I was just so stressed out that I was already blowing a stop sign, but they have like their own brake. So he slams on his brake. And I was just like, I think it actually was the day before my driving test. So we were going for our final drive and I immediately blew it. And I was like, I should.
Was he like, get out?
He was mad. There wasn't like a car coming, but he was like, so you're not going to want to do that for the test. And I was like, no fucking shit, idiot.
I failed my first driver's test.
Did you?
I did.
What did you do wrong?
You know what's crazy? I was like so stressed about the like whole parallel parking thing that as soon as I finished that, I was like, I fucking got the
As
rest
soon
of
as you
this.
finished?
Like, no, yeah, I came.
How many cum jokes can we fit in this episode?
A lot, apparently.
Not a single
Get
wiener
3 gals
on this
together.
table.
It feels good to make
Yeah.
cum jokes without men.
It feels empowering. Yeah.
That's how we need them to know that we do it for us. It's not for them.
Exactly.
Our cum jokes.
Yeah. I mean, they seem to not care anyway, so about her coming.
I almost failed my driver's test.
Yeah. The thing was, I pulled out, and this was a fake road. It was a fake road that was
You
on.
were playing like Mario Kart?
It was just like in their parking lot.
They
Yeah,
just had a
virtual.
big
I
parking
did a
lot that they
virtual.
painted as a street.
But exactly. And so I pulled out and I pulled into like the left side of the road instead of the right side. But it was like there's no one on this fake road. But they were like, all right, pull over. And I just remember like breaking down sobbing.
Aw,
Had to go tell my dad, who was so disappointed in me.
that's the worst.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Mine, and it felt like foreshadowing, but the thing I got points deducted for was I
We're
turned.
women talking about driving.
Driving poorly.
Well, again, look at my car. It keeps getting worse. I fucked up my car so bad last week. But the thing I got points deducted for was I turned at the same time a bicyclist was going by. And he's like, you got to treat them like they're cars. And I was like, fuck a bicyclist. And then, like, not even 6 months into having my license, I hit a bicyclist.
Sam, what happened to the bicyclist?
No one knows.
What did you? Was it a hit? Did you hit and run? Shut the
Are you
Okay.
the rainy street killer?
Is that the one that kills gay guys?
Yeah, you just are running him over.
I have to kill all these gay guys to help Sami be out. Like,
You're right. There's a lot of logical leaps. It's all these
lower
gay
her
men
dating
riding
pool.
bikes. That's
No, so what happened was I was driving to go get smoothies with my friend, and we're like 17, and the world is ours. Nothing bad can ever happen to us.
100%.
yeah.
And we're like parking on a busy road in Buffalo. It's like one of like the main strips kind of thing. And there was one parking spot on the street open. And so I went to go pull into it, and I could hear something hit my car. And I was,
Something hit your car.
heard,
You
like,
hit something.
Must be nothing.
I heard a rattle.
It's like,
and
oh, the wind's really strong today.
he was throwing rocks at my car. But I pull into the spot. I hear something collide with my vehicle. But I'm like, in my mind, my first thought was like, I know how cars and angles work, so it's not like it hit the car parked behind me. But I looked up in my mirror and I see this old dude falling off his bicycle into the road. And my friend, narc ass up, on the phone with her mom in 0.5 seconds. She's like, Sam just hit a man. I was like, hang up. But again, it's the world's busiest street. So there's like so many pedestrians.
Blame the street, Sam.
No, I'm just saying there's already so many witnesses. But I was panicking because I'm like, we have to hide a body. Like, I'm freaking out. I'm like, hang up your phone,
He's
throw it
like,
out the
I'm
window.
still alive.
He's actually knocking on my window. But I was so embarrassed. And obviously, but I get out and I was like, oh my God, are you okay? Like, in his knees bleeding. Like, an old man knocked him off his bike in front of all these people, knees bleeding. And I'm like, I didn't even know what to do because I was like, they're going to come arrest me now, right? And he just was like, I've been hit harder. But next time, check your blind spot. And then he rode off.
That's an old man way to deal with it.
Yeah, but that kind of sounds like a try again next time.
I was,
like a
I was
challenge?
offended.
Yes.
I was
Find
offended
me.
that he
Yeah.
said
Yeah.
I've been hit harder.
Yeah.
I carried that around for months. I was like, I'm going to find him. I'm going to fucking kill him this time. Finish the job.
I'll show him.
My mortal enemy is still out there. I have to hit him.
When I got my thank you for listening to this podcast.
And a word from our sponsor.
When I got my driver's license or when I took the test the first time, I had to just pull out of the angled parking. And when you pull out of angled parking, you just pull out the way that the angle of the parking is. But I did
Just
this
three
way.
girls talking about angles.
I just did it this way. And I see, like, immediately I do it and it feels wrong to do that. Like, it feels uneasy. Because now you're driving down this way, and I'm doing that. But she was like this little Indian lady with like a nose ring, and I also had a nose piercing at the time, and I kind of felt like, you know, that camaraderie that like bald people have. It's like, you're bald, I'm bald, we're bald.
Dude, women with nose rings.
Yeah, I
have
was
that?
like, she'll forgive me.
No, people still want to fuck women with nose rings.
I don't think I could do it.
Because now I'm feeling left out. You guys both have nose
Exactly,
rings.
you can't relate, you know. There is, we have it's Sam and nose ring. You just let's go get your nose pierced.
Well, I'm the
I
better Sam
guess.
because I have more. But sometimes when you say things, sometimes I'm like, I wonder what it'd be like to think like Sammy B for a day. But I think I would legitimately kill myself.
Why do you say that?
Just the amount of riddles I'd have to work through. I don't think I could make it through breakfast.
Just how confusing the world seems.
Yeah. Like, can you smell colors?
It depends on the color. For yellow, you can smell for sure. I think also
Isn't that called aphasia or something like that?
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, or maybe I'm
She
just
has
going
a lot
through
of
a phase.
aphasia.
I don't know. But gray, gray smells like rain. That's like obvious. Gray is like a gloom.
What color is Wednesday? Yellow.
Interesting. Thursday is green.
Brown.
Okay.
Wow, you both have this?
No.
But how do you
Random.
can't anyone just say anything?
Yes.
It's
yes,
not
I
like
think
a
that's-
language
well, that's
everyone
the point
knows.
that I think she's trying to make.
That's true. Monday is like red.
Purple.
Interesting. Sunday's purple. I remember, like, okay, when you're looking at like the months,
I don't think I'm enough of a girl for this conversation.
you don't have your ears or your nose pierced. You don't have aphasia.
You're good at driving.
No, I'm not. That's not
Oh,
definitely not true. My insurance policy
The tears.
says otherwise.
Cool. This is
I'm happy we did this.
no, this is fun. This is fun. You crying? Want to talk about it? Oh, did I? I didn't. Please excuse me for one moment.
Okay.
You didn't, what?
She gonna go fart.
No, she does that on mic.
Oh wait, no. Okay, so listen to this. I work with kids.
I knew we were going to get poopy on
Yeah,
this.
yeah. I work with kids, and this week I've been having awful tummy aches, like awful. And what's so great, like I've worked with jobs with like adults before, and it's like if I have to fart, like I'll go to the bathroom, you know, or I'll hold it in. But I'm with kids, like no one's gonna
it's you.
gonna think it's me because everyone's like in
Who's
diapers.
Who's gonna believe?
So
Who are you
I-
gonna believe? you as an adult, or
Yeah.
it's like that fucking.
Yeah, and and I feel bad because they're all like to the height of my ass. So if I'm farting,
Dude, that's a nasty fucking crop dust.
I know it's really bad. It's like directly in their
Every
face.
time you fart in their face, they like lose IQ points.
Yeah.
You're making the future
This
generation
is how we make
dumb.
school shooters.
But they're gonna be great tumblers one day.
I smelled a Jewish lady's fart when I was 5. The world will pay.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but that's what is so liberating about working with kids and being Jewish, because like the bad tummy aches and then the farting and like
they get you.
yeah.
Yeah.
They keep my secrets. They don't go around and tell
Kids,
my farting secrets.
Oh.
They're not telling. I feel like it's really bad.
your
Do you-
farts.
Yeah, it's
You ever-
really bad right
You ever
now.
blame it on them? Like you fart and then you go, Steven.
I
That's what I would
Ruin
do.
a child's life.
I need you to know that
Again, school shooter. They get framed for murder at a young age, and they're like, "I'll show you. I'll show all of you."
I have not had to yet because no one said anything, which is shocking because like I want to pass out. You can tolerate your own farts, but when you can't, you know it's a problem.
I'll
you know?
say sometimes if I have a bad table at work and I'm feeling a little gassy that day, I will
You
fart
save
on the
it for
table.
them.
You
Yeah.
fart, you sit on the table and fart.
Bon appetit. No, just like if they're like being bitches and they're making me mad and I'm locked and loaded, it's for them.
Do you know what is
God
going?
filled me with air in this moment to fart by you while you eat.
It's perfectly normal.
So God can fill you with air, but gum can't.
my
it.
God. My
it's
Jesus.
a false idol.
I'm just like in my head, I'm imagining like whatever YouTube comments, because we're so popular, are, oh my God, these are girls just talking about coming and farting
Yeah.
and banana. Get
Yeah.
original. Driving.
This is actually, we've transcended, and yeah, turns out that we want to talk about all the shit that guys want to talk about.
we are allowed. We have permission.
Isn't it nice?
It is nice.
Does anyone have to fart right now?
Let's do it. Let's hold hands and fart.
I don't have
I
to
just
fart
don't
right
have
now.
to.
Yeah.
Let's
But
try. Just
We're not holding your hand while you fart.
I will.
this is why
Can you stare into my eyes?
This is why
Okay,
I asked
now
you to knock before you enter my room.
Okay.
Can you knock before you fart in my room?
It's intimate.
How
and
long
beautiful.
in relationships? When do you?
When?
Uh huh.
I don't know. I guess it's like if I'm staying over,
The second I have to poop around a guy, I mean,
it's gonna happen.
chicken or the egg, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like, where's the farthest away bathroom in this house? And
Interesting.
can you go on a walk? Like, I'll make it so obvious that I have to shit, and then I'll just watch TikToks on full volume.
I will say that is a pro of like dating a rich guy.
Oh, 'cause the
they
house is
have
so big?
multiple levels.
yeah, exactly. I before I felt comfortable in my body and with myself, whenever like there was one time I was hooking up with a guy who lived in his dad's basement. Okay.
Wait.
Yeah, he lived in his but like the base to be fair, the basement was like kind of like he had his own kitchen.
He sounds like a winner.
He had an area rug covering up the cracked cement. He had a single poster covering up the drywall holes.
It's exactly what it looked like. And
Do
yeah,
we fuck the same? No. I would never fuck someone in a basement.
Really?
I don't think I have.
I don't think I have either.
I don't think I fucked anyone in an attic. What am I, a Jew? No, I'm a Jewish person. No, so I did. I took a big poopy, big, and then I flushed, and there was no, it didn't go down.
Yeah.
And it was coming up, and it was only up from here, and there was no plunger, and so I didn't know what to do. So
Was
I,
it like actively?
So you
it was
killed
rising.
him.
Oh fuck!
That's when you kill him.
So what I did is I opened the door and I don't know why, but I was like, I mean, I wasn't wearing clothes, you know, and I was like still, cause we, you know, and so I'm like,
You shit naked?
well, I was naked. Then I'm not gonna put my clothes on to poop.
Okay, so you got, I just want to make sure I have all of the parts right. So you guys
you wanna
just
picture
had
it.
sex. You're naked.
Uh-huh.
Beautiful bush. And
Thank you. It's my Meryl Streep.
and then Was it so when? Okay, was it just like you had diarrhea after?
No,
sex?
it was it was solid.
Okay.
God, how did you have sex with that in there?
Thank you for asking.
You're so brave.
Thank you. It was one of those things where it's like, have you ever had to poop and you realize like, wow, like I really like that was hiding. It was like hide and seek. I didn't realize it was all up in there, you know?
No,
Well,
I intimately feel what's inside my colon.
So, that's
If we're
beautiful.
designed
It's
to push
about
out
4
babies.
inches back right now.
You're what?
I don't know.
It's okay. But okay. So I do it and I see it and I'm like, well, there's nothing at this point. It's obviously me. Like there wasn't poop in there and now there is.
You should have walked out and just been like, dude, did you leave a massive log in this one? Gaslight.
I think that would have been better. Well,
Like,
no,
I think someone broke in.
Yeah, a raccoon broke in.
I value
Took a shit in front of me and left.
I value honesty. So I
You gotta
had
knock
one-
that off.
No, here. I had one hand like on the doorway, you know, and I'm like this. I'm like this. I'm like, can I tell you something really sexy right now? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, I just clogged your toilet. And he's like, okay. I'm like, do you have a plunger? And he's like, no. I'm like, then what do you want me to do? And I think he had to go upstairs to his dad's house. Get a plunger.
No, just the house.
Yeah.
It's not his basement.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't buy a basement.
It is what it is, you know, and it's not what it isn't. And it was a poop. And
I want to act
Thank
like
you
I've
for
never
sharing.
done this, but that did just unlock a memory. One of the last
for
times
you.
I hooked up with a guy, I clogged his toilet, but I didn't say anything.
You just left.
that's worse. That's way
Okay,
worse.
but when I flushed it, it went down. The water just didn't come back. So I don't know
oh, that's fine. You're in
what
the
the
clear.
science says. Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
But I got away with it. But so that, so that happened. And then he didn't talk to me for like a month. And I was the one that broke the silence. I was like, hey.
Is it about the shit?
I was like, are you done having sex with me because it broke your toilet one time? And he was like, no, you fucked my friend. And I was like,
You're like, I forgot about that.
I thought it was the shit the whole time. Duh. That's so funny. You know how they found out that you were fucking both of them? Because they also clogged it.
he's like, this bitch clogged my toilet. And he's like, no way, that happened to me this week too. And they just hold up like the poop samples. And they're like, they're the same.
Usher's
I love it.
Usher's Same Girl plays in the background. Same girl.
What can I say? I'm a big lover and a big shitter.
That's so silly.
Ugh, I'm sweating and crying.
I know.
I am sweating.
I'm not gonna lie, I like having women on this podcast. I feel free.
We finally have
Yeah.
someone else to talk over instead of each other.
Hey, you talk over me.
You, I just don't talk when you talk because I'm so interested in the way you smell colors.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay, I feel like I ruined that vibe.
Oh, I feel like we've been sharing space.
Okay, thank you.
Well,
thank
yeah.
you. Yes.
I love your wolf shirt.
Thank you.
Tell us about it.
Well, there's
Is that
there's
designer?
a wolf. I think probably like originally Walmart, but I got it at a vintage.
I feel like Captain Wright
Thing.
has the same exact shirt.
I don't. You know what? I've seen his wolf shirt. It's slightly different, but but the spirit is the same.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's funny that it can be from Walmart and it would be like you wouldn't even bat an eye, but you're like, I got it at a vintage store, so it's mine now.
no. I mean, it was like I think it's because everyone's caught on, and now you can't find them at like the original location that it came from. I don't know. Check my tag. What does it say?
check my tag.
Is there a tag? There's no tag. Fuck.
It's okay. It's
one of a
beautiful.
kind.
Thanks.
Yeah, yeah.
Thanks.
I want to be the guy that's like in charge of printing that
Yeah.
shirt. Do you think he's just smiling the entire time, or do you think he's upset about?
I always love how they have like the echo of a wolf. Like they have like
Yeah.
like this.
Because you
wolf-
hear it. It's like, oh.
Yeah, he feels like he's a big dog. That's why you know what I mean.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He's like manifesting being like a giant.
Yeah, he's just a little tiny baby. He's just a little baby.
I was obsessed.
A
with,
wolf
I've
would
been
eat
obsessed with
you
wolves.
so quick.
Let it.
They would eat it. Are you kidding? You too.
I would never call it a baby. I respect the wolves.
Oh, okay. You have to get him to like lick your chin, and that's when you
Trust her. She's a Marine.
A br-
You're a You're not
I think
marine
we're getting
biology.
secondhand high.
You're just biologist.
Yeah.
She's a biologist.
I
Ooh.
am. I wanted to study wolves. That was the
You're
childhood
lying.
goal. Yeah.
You're lying.
I'm not.
Were you in special classes by chance?
If you mean honors classes, then yes.
What is honors?
I did ride a short bus because I played golf.
What does that mean?
Well, we had a golf team, and because there were only like 4 kids on the golf team, we took a short bus to our.
That's what they told you. There were only 4. We're riding this because there's 4 of
like,
us.
guys, we're going on a field trip.
But imagine just giving a bunch of like special ed kids golf clubs. It's dangerous.
There was one time at day camp. I went to this day camp called Banner Day Camp. I hate day camp. I hate organized activity. It is not my thing. I don't like being told
you work
what to
with
do.
children
that.
right now.
I understand. Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
Are you happy?
I am.
You've become what you hated.
Because I think I'm taking back the power that was taken from me.
Exposure therapy.
Yes. And my mom signed me up for Banner Day Camp. And at this camp, there was a counselor. That's how camp works. They didn't have that in the Holocaust, though.
Can I write that down?
Yes, go right ahead. And we were playing golf, and my counselor it was her birthday. Don't remember her name. Can't provide much detail. I was small child. I was about 7 years old, and I'm holding a big golf club, and it was metal, and she was right behind me, and it was her birthday, and I swung up, and I hit her in the eye, and she had to leave and go get stitches. And when I tell you, like, do you remember as a kid ever, if you, like, got in trouble for something that you weren't supposed to do, did your stomach ever feel like it was going to drop out of your vagina?
It feels like that right now.
Well, I was going to say it drops, but
Yeah.
I've never been worried that it was going to go out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm just going really loose. Vagina.
This 7-year-old has the loosest pussy.
Ew.
Cut that.
So please.
Aren't you the one that cuts?
So, but the
You
feeling
heard about
like,
my middle school career?
that's so.
We need like
funny.
a bell.
I don't know why I'm like this today.
It's okay. It's
No,
good. I
it's
like
who
the
you're supposed to
vibe.
be.
I like the vibe. I like the vibe. It's good vibe. Good vibes
I
only.
was throwing up in the car and then I came in.
Are you okay? Were you throwing up from alcohol? Were you throwing up from your emotions?
Just ask her what she was throwing up from.
That's a better question.
Yeah.
I'll leave it open ended versus a yes
I like
or
a
no.
20 questions,
Yeah.
like specifics.
Were you throwing? Why were you throwing up?
I was thinking of your farts.
It was a pre.
You know what? You and I are not that different.
I'm not bulimic. I can just smell my own farts.
That's funny. That's funny. I have a silly question.
Yeah.
What is funny about being a dietitian with an eating disorder?
I think it's just like the irony of the situation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That it's like you're trying to tell it's like a little hypocritical as
Yeah.
well. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
you're trying to tell people how to eat
Yeah.
and you yourself don't know how to eat.
100%.
Yeah. That's not maybe funny. But
It's not.
It's like really sad. So you hate your job.
It's kind of like a bald barber.
Yeah.
2 bald things today.
I'm just like in the yeah. I don't know why I'm in bald mode.
Are you?
Did you shave
Why are you
today?
thinking of bald people?
Meryl Streep. No, I haven't.
I'm rocking the Mr. Clean.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just thinking. I'm letting thoughts flow.
Do you know what I've noticed?
Tell me.
Whenever I see like a young couple get married, I'm always looking at the guy's hairline. I'm always like, it would have happened a few years later if he felt more confident about that hairline. Yeah.
Yeah, the wedding would. Oh, they want the pictures immediately now.
I have never been proposed to.
Yeah.
Have you guys?
Turn around.
I don't even know that I want. Thank you. Just weed. What do I do with it? Eat it? Yeah. I'm not gonna eat it.
Are you guys gonna be mad if we eat your weed for a bit?
I'll snort it.
Sorry, I'm tempted.
It's been a long time since I've snorted something.
But you look at their hairline.
Well, okay, this all stemmed from my cousin got engaged recently, and she's like 26, and I felt a little bit like
That should be me.
right, a little bit.
How old are you?
30. I know I should start lying.
Don't embrace it.
But I was looking at his hair and I was like, that's why.
Hanging out with these old
It's not
bitches on a
because, it's not
fucking
because she's
Wednesday.
like better than me or
Yeah,
like
it's
more.
because he's balding.
And he's like, I have to have it for the pictures. I have to have hair so that the kids can be like, I get it.
I always
Yeah,
do
like
it.
this.
Because otherwise they're gonna be like, why?
Yeah, why this guy? Yeah.
I always do a hairline check immediately when I think a guy's hot. I'm like, well, hit one of these real quick.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what you should do? You should like pluck one of them at the front and see how mad he gets.
Yeah, I love when guys hit me. It's a good way to get hit.
Hair on a guy is hot. Hair on a guy is hot.
I don't know.
Also, no hair is hot. Depends on if you're into your emotions, and that's what's hot.
Have you fucked a bald guy?
Never.
I just don't. I do feel bad about this, but I feel like it's like an alien. Like I like running my hands through someone's hair, and when there's nothing there, I'm like, what
You
am
just
I?
got to do it through their
The
pubes.
feeling of the stubble.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I don't like commenting on bodies, but I'm not attracted to bald.
I don't think I could fuck a bald guy because my ex, the first time we hooked up, I touched his back and I was like, hey, do you shave your back hair? And he tried lying to me, and I was like, I can feel the stubble and I hate it.
Yeah, you
Like
can't
having
lie.
sensory
Would you
issues.
prefer he had like gorilla back? Or
Well, it wasn't even like he had a hairy back. He just grew he had like some hair on the back of his shoulders, which is completely normal, but he would shave it for some reason. But then
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to touch.
Yeah,
You are right. We shouldn't body shame, but
it's okay.
When it's against men.
It's okay. We're not specifically talking about one person. We're talking about a group of people, and that's okay. You
that
can
have zero control over their condition
I know. No,
Of
it's
being hairy?
of being hairless.
Oh.
but there was once a man boy in my life.
Sounds like
A man boy?
beginning of like a story.
Okay, there once was
The
a guy.
intro of Shrek.
There once was a guy who was little and small, and I
Stop
met
it.
him.
She turned it into a rap.
After all, I swiped and swiped on Bumble, and then I saw him, and he wasn't humble. He said, yo, I'm gonna take you out. I said, all right, what's this about? He said, I like you. You wanna touch my back? I said, no. Why? What's weird with that? He goes, hey, I shave my legs and my arms and my pubes and my hair and my back everywhere. And I go, that's fine. I think I still like you. What? And then we had sex.
Nice.
And then I didn't like it.
Did he
'cause
feel like a dolphin?
he felt stubbly as fuck. Oh. it hurt. It was like,
Have you ever fucked a Brillo pad?
yeah, that's exactly what it was like. It was a Brillo pad that liked looking at himself in the mirror more than me.
Oh my god, I used to get like well, have you ever had the like a guy hasn't shaved in like a day or whatever and then like I had like a literal like
You got injured?
scab
Yeah.
on my chin
Yeah.
from it.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It was
That's rough.
It was horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when I kiss them from 3 feet away. Like put my hands around their mouth and like,
I
Just
like
kiss me
that.
through this
Just
wall.
give a little hole.
can you
Isn't that a
kiss me through your COVID mask?
678 998?
You just cut a hole. Cut a hole for the tongue.
When
It's
you
the idea of a dental dam.
something was going on because I just recently found out I had a baby cavity, and I called my mom. I told her I had a baby cavity, and she's like, "Sam, you are 30.
What
Stop."
makes it a baby cavity?
It's small. That's it, and
Okay.
it's like not fully like you need to have it filled. It's like if you continue
start.
doing this, then
Yeah.
it's gonna get worse. But you could halt it.
You could
if
abort
you use
it.
this. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm aborting my baby cavity right
Uh-huh.
now. I'm
your body, your choice.
aborting my baby cavity. Yeah. So I called
Don't
my
write
mom.
that down.
I did. I did.
No, she does this and then we burn it after.
Oh, good. But I called my mom and she was like, how's the dentist? I was like, I have a baby cavity. She's like, you're 30? Stop talking like that. I'm like, no, that's literally what the dentist said. It's a baby cavity. But why this came up is when I remember wearing a mask for the first time and like just kind of noticing I didn't like the way that my breath smelled. So now I'm very hyper aware of it because you're constantly, and I'm like, oh, that,
Yeah. That's why I never do that.
you never wore masks?
No, when you're back wearing masks.
Correct.
Yes, I did.
I didn't mean to just to like,
No, I thought you meant like you
Shame
do this
you.
a lot.
yeah, no.
And I was like, I never.
No.
I don't want to know.
No. The other day though, Kevin he was telling me like it's a pet peeve of his when his friends have bad breath, and he like would want someone to like he wants to tell someone if they have bad breath because he
would want it in return.
Exactly. And he's like, so this is just why I carry gum with me all the time. And then like maybe 45 seconds passes and he goes, do you want a piece of gum? And I'm like, are you serious? He's like, that's not what he meant, but it's like what he said. And I think he was trying to tell me something. But it's probably my baby cavity.
I've been suffering in silence. I ate that tomato, and it was the kind where it's just squid. I'm
Oh,
having
no.
a
It's a
texture
bad
thing
one?
right now.
It's okay. Let it happen. Move through the emotion.
Was it a bad taste or just a bad texture?
All of it.
Oh,
It like
a bad tomato is one of the worst things in the
I
world.
like a firm tomato where it pops in your mouth. This one kind of just oozed. And I'm like I don't like it.
You're like, this tomato was a
I want to
slut.
spit it out. This tomato
No
ran through.
poppiness.
I want to spit it out so bad. It just feels like I have saran wrap in my mouth now.
Oh, do it.
Why don't
then.
you spit it out?
You shouldn't
Can
eat
I
something.
steal a piece of paper?
I mean, I guess.
Oh, I
No, go right ahead.
Okay. You said you would fart at me and hold my hand, so I figured I could take
No,
this.
of course. You can take.
You just eat the piece of paper.
Are you just going to...
I was trying to help. I'm sorry. Now it's just like an emotional support piece of paper.
Emotional support. Do you ever feel... No, it's the crumbled up...
I do that every time I have to swallow.
Is that what you threw up earlier?
I can only blow a guy if I can crumple a piece of paper. I was sitting there for like 30 seconds filled with tears. I'm like,
Give me my paper.
give me my paper right now so I can swallow.
This is so...
Stupid.
Yeah. Should we like start the podcast?
I was like, is this it?
We gotta end it.
Okay. No. So okay.
I know. What
Okay.
a long intro. What time are we at? 42? Is that what that says?
Oh shit.
Sit.
Okay.
Just
let's,
girls having fun. Girls take long to get ready.
Just girls being girls, and let's just like jump into shit and flush. Are you familiar?
Jesus Christ, we haven't done that yet?
No.
Taylor, cut it. We're done.
No. We'll move.
This is a boneless episode.
We'll move. This is silly and cute.
Okay, shit, flush, one card.
Oh.
No one knows you, so we don't even have anything to talk about really. So I guess this works out.
I am an unknown.
You are, but it's like it's beautiful that
I'm
is
mysterious.
You're a little mysterious. I do have a few things, I think.
Yeah.
But well, do you have anything?
No.
You can get anything? You
No.
do. We didn't even communicate about this. You just
No.
trusted that I would have something.
Well, maybe you guys can tell me how you feel about me.
Oh, that's so easy.
I can't wait.
I will literally.
I'm
I'll
gonna turn my back to you though, so it's like anonymous.
I like it. Wait,
Yeah.
and put the sunglasses on the back of your head. Yeah.
Here, how about you put? Do you have 2 sunglasses?
No, I don't know whose these are.
Okay. Those are mine. Okay. Here, just add it to the pile.
Are we?
I'll-
Do you want
okay.
my shit and flush?
I would love your shit. And
Okay, is the
flush.
shit the bad one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because your flush flushes it away.
Okay. I was.
I feel like a cunty spider.
Look in there.
Wait, I need to get them all on my nose. I also love that my forehead has enough space to accommodate this. This is really humbling.
Honestly, there's a gap.
We could fit one more.
okay.
This looks sick. You should look like that all the time.
Don't.
Can we just acknowledge that Kylie totally knew what shit and flush was immediately?
Yeah,
That
I
was
watched
kinda
it.
crazy.
She does
This
her
is what
research.
happens when you have
Okay.
women on. They do their prep work.
They do their prep work. Also,
That was very
Kylie
claustrophobic.
and I are very similar in the way that we reflect and think and speak.
think so.
We're very therapized.
Ew.
I will say I've
That's what
never
happens when you turn
came after
30.
journaling, but
Journaling comes after me.
okay, my shit. I went to my favorite coffee shop. You made it. She made it. She made it. There's nothing
Did
scary.
you see that?
She
Bounced and it went in.
she made the little paper and
Rats, you just scared the shit out of me. I thought there was a spider. I thought there was a cunty
no,
spider.
this is our
Right
spider.
Sorry, that was the coolest thing to happen to me, I think, in my entire life.
I'm
Sad.
Sad.
really sad. Really sad. You're going to Skankfest. That's pretty cool.
That hasn't happened to me yet.
But you're going. Sometimes the excitement comes from the wait.
No, I hate this in between where it's a week away because I'm like, I have a week of filler episode before the cool thing. I'm going to be fucked up the whole time. I'm not going to remember it anyway. I'm going to wake up 2 weeks
when
from
you
now.
really quick because I want you're literally speaking.
That's okay.
Sorry, I was sinking buckets.
When are
I
you
don't mind
going?
when women talk over me.
When are you going? And will this affect our podcast?
No,
Okay, great.
unless I get like so famous off this one festival immediately. and
You
I have to
might.
leave
You never know. And then you're like,
Just like Queen Skank.
you already have that
You know
title
my
in
high school
Austin.
Sorry.
No.
It's okay. No, I thought that was funny.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Shit and flush. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm not gonna
it's
do
good.
anything cool.
It's not a big one. I just was at my favorite coffee shop and I was like writing, and there was a guy with a camera and he kept like flash photographying in this coffee shop like every minute, but not like. It's kind of. Have you ever heard of the like water torture where like just drops of water drop on your head?
Waterboarding.
No, it's like
that's
slowly aggravating you.
right.
Yeah.
But it's like at a like it's not even frequency. It's like anyways. He just was annoying the fuck out of me. So I went over and I was like, "Hey, there's like people trying to work here. Like, can you stop?"
Yeah.
And I felt good about standing up for myself. And then I went back to my table, and then like a few minutes later, I went to order another coffee, and it was the guy that works at my favorite coffee shop. Like he works there, and I just had never seen him before. And I just was such a big bitch.
Did you acknowledge it?
Yeah. Well,
Did you
later I
apologize?
was like, I'm sorry. I was kind of like a little bitch.
That's amazing that you acknowledged
Sorry,
it.
mommy's on her period.
What did he say? Was he understanding?
No, I mean, he was like, it's okay, but like did not forgive me. There was no forgiveness in his heart.
But I'm sure he forgot. He just never forgave.
yeah, you watched my my video, my now 11 video.
I care.
Yeah, that sucks. The flush though, what's the good thing?
I mean, even maybe perhaps in that story is speaking your mind.
Yeah, I stood up for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I need to find. It's hard being a white woman. I started saying that sentence and I was like,
I know what you mean. I know what you mean so hard.
right, ladies?
And imagine being Jewish.
Fair. Yeah. The
Jewish
stereotypes.
person.
Jewish person of woman.
Okay.
It's just hard. It's hard having
wanna
any
go to
complaint as a white woman and feeling like anyone cares about it.
Exactly.
But that's
It's kind of like, you know what it's like? It's having like just I'm just gonna be honest. I am in a fit body and I have body dysmorphia.
queen.
But like it's hard to be like I have stop.
I'm so
no stop
hot.
stop.
My life is perfect. I'm the perfect height.
Stop.
I'm
That's exactly what I mean, though.
Perfect size.
That's
how do
exactly-
How do I have struggles? I'm just gonna hate the way I look for no reason.
I see your point, and that's my point. Is like
Yeah.
it feels really invalidating to have any kind of insecurity when you're this hot. And
Also, Sammy, your necklaces are on backwards.
what do you mean they're on backwards?
oh, it's just like you can
They're
see
on
the
back.
clasp.
They're
we can
always-
see your boobs.
Well, kind of.
Good.
Through the shirt.
No, I mean it's
Great tits on her. Have you seen them?
I haven't yet.
I pictured
we
her
really
naked.
friends?
I pictured her naked for that story earlier.
I
I
don't.
gave you good boobs.
I don't like the idea.
Justin, I never did anything nice.
what?
Oh,
I was just being vulnerable and like
No, I hear
fucking
you,
shit on you?
and I relate to that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not to the being fit or so hot that like no one understands my hatred for myself, but
I hate the way that sounds. Is that so? That's got it. Like it's. I feel like if I am gonna stop talking, continue, please.
this is I think it is.
Flush.
I think I did my flush. So are we? is
I'll
that-
go. I'll
yeah.
go because I have two things to say.
Okay.
Okay.
Only two things to say.
Okay. So it's actually they're both kind of good, but some within it
Your
it's
shit's
kind
that
of bad.
you hate your body, and your flush is that, but you're hot.
No. I can't even
joking.
yes and that. But
Yes.
like, okay. So the other day I was outside of Black Rabbit, and this man, this not comic, but like a man with like big glasses comes up to me, and he's like asking me where a restaurant, like where he can go and eat. And I'm trying my best to like think about all the places, and then I realized in the middle of the conversation, like I'm not a tour guide. And I don't know. And like the conversation's kind of over. Like he keeps going and he's like, oh, you're a comic? How funny? 1 to 10 do you think you are? I'm like 12. And he's like, oh, says who? I'm like them. He's like them? They? Are you in the Illuminati? Like he just keeps going.
Oh, yeah.
And like it's annoying at this point. And I just looked at him. I was like, I don't have any more energy for this conversation.
This is why I can't have a gun, because I would shoot that guy so quick.
But he looked at me and he was like a little shocked that I said it, and then he walked away. And I felt
okay.
so powerful. I'm
Yeah.
like, wait a minute. I'm never going to not say that ever again.
The
That
answer's been inside you this whole time.
the whole time. Like, just be honest. I had no more energy. So that was like really cool. Like I really used that. Like that's where I got spiritually.
That
You saw
guy?
that? No, it was a different guy.
Oh.
Different guy.
It's the same guy who comes back every single week. He's
Yeah.
just like, I'm going to molest you with words.
Yeah, there was a guy who was creepy and wasn't letting me go. And I said a similar thing, like, I think this conversation's over, which wasn't enough.
And he
Because I
didn't-
said, I think, instead of, I don't have any more energy. I said what I meant.
You have to say statements. And,
Yes.
Yeah.
Not like, ooh,
Be
but you can,
wishy-washy. Yeah.
but you can change my mind, you know? And that guy, like, hugged me by my neck. And my hands were like
What
this.
the fuck?
It was weird. Sam saw the whole thing and she was just hitting her vape watching it. I felt so
Bystander.
alone.
I fucking.
I was like, I thought we're in this together. She's like, yeah, you just got spiritually raped. And I'm like, call 911 next time? I don't know.
No, it was fun to watch.
She's like,
You're like a
Sammy's got this.
Okay.
I'm like jerking off in the corner.
on your face down on your stomach.
Just laying on 6th Street, like, keep holding.
Okay, then yesterday, this was like both a bad and a good thing. Okay, so I have a dog and I love him. I hate taking him out. Yeah, he's not allowed here anymore. Okay.
Oh, no, miss him.
Because he just humps everything and might eat a cord, and I respect the fact he came. But no, I'm not mad. Like I totally. It's actually hectic for me to bring him. I'm doing him a favor, but he never asked.
Topher's in the corner and he has like a cord around his neck and he's jerking off and it like makes everyone really uncomfortable.
You're not wrong. That's kind of exactly what happens. And he could do that at home. He doesn't need to do it in front of people. But so
Topher, we have belts at home.
I literally put a leash around you all the time, except usually recently, because when I have a leash on him, he doesn't go to the bathroom. Also, I was in a car accident and my shoulder
my
hurts.
God.
Stop. My shoulder
It's a
hurts.
drinking game
Stop.
now.
My shoulder hurts. Stop. And holding him, he pulls and it's upsetting my shoulder. So I have an e-collar on him. It's like it can shock him. I don't use that. It vibrates. That's just it's a thing. And he
Dude, that's why
responds
he has
really
a
well.
boner. You're doing like that couples thing where someone has a butt plug in and you can make them vibrate from across the room.
That's trust.
So late at night, I put the thing around him and I let him go in the backyard. There's not my backyard. It's just an open thing
space,
of grass.
yeah.
Yes. And he does his business. There's a light on him so I could see where he is. And then if I'm being honest, I don't always pick it up. I'm not alone in that. It's late. It's 11 o'clock at night. If it's there when I see it next time, I won't get it, but I'll tell you that I might. And so next to me, there's a man with a backyard and it's fenced in. And I see him walk out and I see him like this.
Oh,
And he's-
filming you?
Yeah. And I was sitting there and I'm like, he's going to report this. Okay, I'll just let him have that. And then I'm like, I want him to know that I saw that. So I was like, excuse me. And I'm sitting. I'm like, excuse me, sir, what are you taking a picture of? And he's like, you never put a leash on your dog. I'm reporting you. And I walked up to him. And as I'm walking up to like his gated backyard fence, he's kind of walking, but he's like scared now. So I don't know. Something was in me that I was like very angry.
You're like,
where I'm
don't
like,
forget him.
Yeah. But I'm like recently like kind of
Topher's
standing
just
up for
gonna hump him
myself.
to death.
And so I was just like, first of all, he's not unleashed. I have this e-collar on him. Okay. I have this e-collar. Second of all, I lied, but I felt like it's fine. I was like, I just had shoulder surgery and I can't hold.
You love lying.
I just love
You love lying when you're in the wrong.
First sympathy.
but I'm not. But what are you doing? You were in your backyard. You were in your house. You saw me.
Yeah.
You're so bored that you're taking a picture of me.
Yeah.
He's like, well, I assume I won't report you now. I just assume. I'm like, how about this? Next time, don't assume. Have a conversation. If you're curious about something, have a conversation with me. This is the backstory about it. Now I'm gonna pick up shit. I'm just gonna dump it in his yard. I don't give a. I was just so proud of myself. And then I went home and I was crying because I was really like forward and like I'm not usually, but I'm trying to step into that. Like I'm trying to just do different. I'm trying to be different and stand up for myself. And I was crying and then I decided to box meditate. And then because I was like, my throat felt like it was closing because I felt bad that I lied, but like, it's okay. You were doing nothing. If Topher took a shit on you if Topher opened up his little his little yard and then took a little shit and left it there. I could see I'm bothering no one.
Yeah.
Like, what is the point? Who are you? How boring is your life to have to?
Maybe
Shut
he
the fuck
was just
up.
gonna watch that video later for himself.
Probably. I know I'm really hot.
Body dysmorphia and all.
But yeah, so that was like
I do feel moral of the story, it's okay to lie as long as it's in your best interest.
100%. And it's hurting no one. My
Yeah.
lie is
You're right.
I'm giving myself bad karma. If I'm saying I'm getting shoulder surgery, I'm probably going to have I am getting an MRI on Saturday. I'm getting a MRI.
I'm getting euthanized tomorrow.
Please don't.
Congrats.
Why?
Because, like, what's going to happen to your cats?
Good question.
They're getting euthanized with me.
Maybe they can eat her. Cats do that, right? They eat their owners really quickly after they die.
They don't wait.
They don't wait.
They want it while the body's warm.
Is that why you have cats? Mm-hmm. You just...
I don't want to pay to be cremated. I want.
It's very
It's
thoughtful
like
of you.
it's very
like no one
cute.
should have to clean this up.
It's a very cute last act of love for my pets. Is I'm like, you can have it.
have everything I am.
Started the clip.
They're like, all right. Jesus. I was just gonna say once they're done, they're gonna be like, I'm still hungry. That was a light snack.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to add levity.
I love it. I love it. You're great. If you're gonna consume me, clit first. That's all my will says.
While I'm still slightly alive.
As the last brain activity is leaving my body, I'm just like,
I'm sure how many people have come
And died.
and died.
Interesting.
I hope
don't
it's
know.
me.
Maybe
What a way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're going to go, you better come.
How many of those were like bondage related incidents? Like you had a dominatrix. Yeah, that didn't do their job.
No better way to go than to come.
I guess actually
You can't go unless
Topher
you
might
come.
go that way with the belt.
That's what
The,
he's doing
the
right
good
now.
old come and go.
Did you guys mean things to say about me?
No, we're not doing that
Okay,
this week.
I want you to just read that, and then we're going to answer that. Because
Okay.
it's kind of about your kindness.
Level 1 perception. We're not really strangers. On the back of this, do I look kind?
Time. Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes, you look so kind. You're
Oh,
very
yeah?
approachable.
Thanks.
And warm and welcoming. Yeah.
I've heard I've heard the approachable comment before.
Yeah.
Which I do think is kind of like, yeah, you're not like scary hot. Like you
You look like the nicest lady at a gas station. I would talk to you.
Oh, thanks. Is it the shirt that makes
It's
it gas
100%.
station?
Yeah.
You kind of have like a
You look
free
like
living
you-
vibe.
You run the fuck out of the Walmart door.
Do I look like I have chickens?
I wouldn't be surprised if you did.
Okay.
You have a backyard for it.
I would have chickens.
Uh-huh.
Except they're disgusting.
I feel like you would embrace it. You'd find beauty in the disgust. Yeah. No, but you are very kind. I think I met you a few times before I like met you. Mm-hmm. One time was at Roscoe's.
Yeah, I feel like it was always friendly. And I was like, I like her. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
this
then we
is
were-
not the way we felt about each other. That's not the way you felt about me.
I still hate you.
Okay.
I feel every time I talk to you that you hate me. That you actively.
I don't like that you're here right now.
Yeah.
No, I think Sam.
We've come. I feel the pool this last week. I was like,
You caught me in a
I think
good mood.
Sam like secretly likes me.
It's crazy. I was just drunk.
Wait, you guys were at a pool party?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry.
We don't want you there farting in the water.
I feel really bad.
It's literally. I hate pools. It's literally.
She doesn't like being fully submerged.
I don't. I would go to hang out with my friends, but
Isn't this crazy? We watch a friendship end on on a podcast.
You guys walk out hand in hand.
Arm in arm.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Like I know I know the pool party you're referencing. It's not like
Yeah.
I'm not invited, but I'm not invited. You know what I mean? Like I could go, it wouldn't be weird, but I'm not invited.
If you showed up, it would be so weird.
I've never been
We
like
would all go to the other
personally
side of the pool if you were there.
invited.
Oh, really?
I kind of just show up to things and assume that it'll be okay.
That's an amazing energy. That's what I admire about you. That's what I admire about you.
Is that an annoying thing?
Yeah. That would drive me crazy.
I don't think so at all. Because if you're not welcome, it's not your responsibility.
I guess
Sammy, you sound like the most annoying bitch right now.
I think it's the same thing that you were talking about with
It's
like
crazy. She wasn't even supposed to be my co-host. She just showed up one day.
No, I think it's like the same thing that you were talking about with like can I grab somebody's food, or like I'm aware of the relationship enough to know that I wouldn't actively
Yes.
be disliked to be there. I think the thing is like people forget about me a lot.
I try to.
And I try not to take it personally.
No, I see what you're saying, and that's the space that I'm in, and the way that I said it. I'm on two ends, like spectrums of I'm two ends of the spectrum of being like overly kind and like stepped on and like giving.
Are you a recovering people pleaser?
Yes. And so now I'm all the way over here sounding like a narcissistic bitch, and I'm going to give me some.
Amen, sister.
Be patient.
It's a pendulum.
Yes, I'm gonna find that middle ground. So right now I sound
Can you do
really
that soon?
cunty. I'll get there. I will get there. I promise you. I'm working on it.
Please.
I'm open to it. And what you are saying, I also agree with. I wouldn't
Yeah.
just show up to anything and be
Right.
like, I'm gonna be here
I
until
just think
someone
it's
tells
like
me I'm
if
not.
generally my friends are there,
Yeah.
like, or people that I feel think kindly about me,
Yes.
I'm like, all right, I feel like they meant to invite me,
Yes.
and they just forgot.
Because everyone's living their life. They're not actively not inviting you. They just didn't invite you because they didn't. That's it. It has nothing to do with you
Because we
not.
just know so many more cooler people that
Yeah.
we invite first.
Yes, exactly.
Which is
I'm brand new to Austin, and I just don't feel like anybody owes me anything.
Do I feel welcoming right now? I'm doing a bit. I'm sorry.
I love it. I feel like people being mean to you
I'm not doing a bit.
usually is a sign that they like you. It's like playground rules. Yeah.
Like they're mean to you. They must
So you must have a crush on me.
Yeah, it's that wolf shirt. All right. Do I look kind? Explain.
Oh, we're doing this all?
No. I didn't even do my
No,
shit
you
flush.
don't.
Thanks for asking.
Oh, sorry. No, you don't look kind.
You're definitely unapproachable.
Good.
But I think once you get to know you, it's like it's just that there is this like you have this like access code you can get anytime, and you're not going to get a warm welcome. You're not going to get a big greeting. Like you're not going to be
no,
like
it's because you don't knock.
yes.
Yeah, you're so unapproachable because you have like a door.
I've never had to lock my bedroom door before. Actually, Zach did that to me once while I was having a panic attack. I like came into his room and I was like, I think I'm gonna die. I have to go to the hospital. And he was like, okay. And then he closed his door and then locked it. And then I just sat in the living room like, okay, have fun finding my half-eaten body in the morning.
I think, well, like for example, the other day I was really nervous to send you these like memes on
You sent me
Instagram.
memes?
They weren't memes, but they were like kind of like motivational, like inspirational, like
I didn't watch them.
yeah. Okay. But just I thought it'd be like, oh, this is like another way to reframe things that happen in life. And like I think like if I were to send it to you, you'd receive it.
Yeah.
You'd look at it,
Yeah.
you'd be like, thank you, you thought of me about this thing. Like
I'd be like, I think our friendship's beautiful.
Yes.
and I love that you felt comfortable enough to send me this video.
what did Sam say? I'm hold on. Okay. Yeah, I was just like, it was like from the good quote. It's like positive, you know? And it's about like overthinking.
I need you to know it's not just a you thing, but when people send me memes or reels on Instagram, I don't watch it. I just like it.
I know,
and
wait.
close it.
I know. And I thought of you when I saw it because I just
you wanna
wanted
just
to
read
give
it?
you. Yeah, I was like, you're doing too much explaining. Let whoever think whatever and keep it moving, you know?
Uh-huh.
That was
she
the quote?
responds, go to bed.
Well, okay, but we are friends, so we were on the phone for like over an hour.
That's true.
And then you sent it afterwards?
For like 30 minutes, she's like, I have to get off the phone. I have to go to bed. And I'd be like, and another thing. And then, yeah, an hour later, she's sending me memes. And
Well,
I'm
now
like
I'm
just
up.
about to fall asleep.
Hold on.
So I was like, yeah, go
When
to
was
bed.
this? When was it? Was at 1:30 in the morning.
I was just unpacking my fun
What about
night.
sneeze? Are you going to cover it?
It doesn't come out. You don't have to worry.
That's crazy.
That's why your stomach hurts. You're swallowing
Yeah.
these sneezes. See, and now you're going to fart.
Probably. Okay. Fun.
Yeah.
Now, I'd like to read some good. Or do you want to say your good and bad?
You said you didn't have anything bad to say about me?
I've thought of a few.
Well, you personally. But
I've thought of a few. My shit.
oh, yeah, your shit and your flesh.
Yeah, my has anything bad happened? I mean, I did kind of hit my car. I hit my car with my car, so that wasn't good.
How does one do that?
Be a woman driver. Reference the first 30 minutes of this. I'm just a silly goose. I got home. I was home. I crashed my car at home. I went to go back
Most
out.
accidents happen within a mile of that.
I've always like been so thrown off by that, but
You're
you're
just a
usually
statistic.
Yeah, you're usually there anyway.
yeah, it's like, oh no, I got into a car accident in China. Like no one's gonna do that. You're not there. I gotta get the good and bad.
Yeah, crashing my car, no good.
That's
Good.
sad. Is it gonna cost anything, or are you just gonna leave it like that?
Let it be.
Are there trolls outside?
Let it be.
My good. I don't know.
It's okay.
Cool
Yeah.
shirt.
Yeah, you got a cool shirt.
Yeah, I keep forgetting wearing this.
You got a really cool little
This is my
shirt.
sleep shirt.
You got a little cool little shirt. You're manifesting what you want on that cool little
Mm-hmm.
fun little cute little shirt.
No, I was just very dressed, not with clothes, and so I was like, I'll just bring the tarp. I'll throw that on for this.
I have a good and a bad.
Okay,
Are you ready? Would you like the bad or the good?
let's go bad first.
Okay. She freaks out if things aren't tidy, but doesn't recognize at all if they're actually dusty or covered in dog hair.
Yeah,
How do you feel about that?
it's so true.
Do you think that that could be a metaphor for anything else in your
Probably
life?
that I like things to on the surface look nice, but I don't spend enough time delving underneath and cleaning the grime.
Interesting.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just let that settle in.
Is that that one was from Nick?
That's the only person I
That's
could have
so
reached out
funny.
to. Because you're new.
Yeah,
You're new.
yeah.
He was
Same.
the only person I reached out to.
Did he answer you?
No, he's like, I don't talk to girls. I'm spoken for.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
That's a good boy.
it is no, because this is what I asked. I said, yo, I need your help. Can you fill me in on the best and not so best silly parts about Kylie for the pod? I feel like the latter is difficult. That's what I said. Because
Oh.
that's how I feel.
Thanks.
I mean, we're all a combination of bad and good.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like your bad would be something like that.
I feel like
Have you ever killed a man?
not that I know of.
Have you ever hit somebody on a bike with your car?
No, I did hit a squirrel once.
You're terrible.
And then I
You call yourself a
going to hell.
biologist.
I went back to kill it. I went back because it was like still I could see in the back of my rearview mirror.
you just hit reverse real quick?
Yeah, yeah. But then
I
I,
learned this in driving school.
but then I missed it because I'm a bad driver. And then I got out and I had a knife and I was like, I'll slit its throat.
Shut up.
And then you
You're
took
a
it
little
home.
And then I tried to slit its throat and then the knife was too dull. And then its eyes were like popping out, so I took a rock and I ended things.
And then you took it home and
rock,
ate it.
paper, scissors, shoot.
No, not enough meat on it.
I can't believe you got out and did that. I mean, I can because you cared. You put it out of its misery because you cared.
I just felt bad.
I feel like a part of you knew the knife was a little too dull.
No, I definitely didn't.
you were having fun, weren't
Yeah,
you?
you were playing with that.
I used to my
like,
old
now I got
job.
a taste for blood.
I was like, I would investigate dead deer. I know this is insane.
What does that mean? You'd investigate them?
Like deer would die, and we had these GPS collars on them, and I'd go and find them when they died and try to figure out how they died. That was like part of my
That's
research.
so silly.
It's very
Interesting.
weird.
Did you
yeah.
get paid for this?
Deer CSI. Yeah.
How much? I kind of want to do this.
I mean,
I want to wear
What
like
are
the
the
full
op-
detective.
I was a grad
outfit.
student, so
What are
like,
the
not a
options?
lot.
yeah, what are the options
Just walk
of
up
dead
smoking
deer?
a cigarette.
Well, it's like it was usually like mountain lions, but sometimes it would be they got sick or something, or like they broke a leg, or
This
and then
crime happened within the hour.
got hit by a car. Yeah,
Body's still warm.
I know CSI.
We gotta follow these tracks.
I've actually.
Oh wait! You walk up and you go, because of the CSI thing.
My God.
You walk up to the dead deer body and go, oh dear.
Shut up! If I said that, you would have shot me and walked away. That's
all about delivery.
I'm like another Jane Doe.
Sami, you could never be like us. That's it.
Come on, improv queen.
Come on. Yes, and
Hooves.
Let's It's like Bambi slipped and fell. That's what he would say.
Mine was better.
Okay. Taylor, so easy to.
It's okay.
It's not my show.
Yeah. Oh, you're still thinking.
A little
Let me
bit.
continue.
Oh.
And I had a knife that I used for my knee-cropsies,
Oh, we're still here.
and I thought I could use it on the squirrel. That's the end. The end.
Okay. Wow. Okay, that's a dead squirrel.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I would frame it.
frame the death or frame the. What would
Oh,
you?
I was thinking, yeah, like you were framing it for a crime.
The squirrel did this to himself.
I have to like walk back to my car. I'm looking around. I come
You
back.
leave
And I
a
plant a
suicide
gun.
note?
I plant a gun on the squirrel. Just in its little paw.
Do squirrels have paws? Is that what they are?
Yeah.
Not hooves. Okay. Good thing. She's very smart, not in a trivia fact way, but
No.
she's a scientist. So when she's interested in something, she studies it like she's going to have to write a research paper on it.
I literally do that. When I read books, I take notes. I'm disgusting in that way.
What is a book that you don't think deserves to have notes be taken about it that you do?
I think that
The
doesn't
Giving
deserve
Tree?
it. I guess I'm reading a book about the colonization of Mars. It's like a science fiction book.
You and I are not the same.
I know, and that's good.
I don't read.
Wow. I'm reading a
does it
book.
say?
I'm reading a book right now about your inner thoughts that I am very. It's like
How long does it take you to read a book?
too long. When I was a kid, I had like a cross eye, so I'd have to do like these exercises like
Oh, you
30
fixed
times.
it?
Yeah, and like it.
Wait, I kind of have a cross. How do you do
So
that?
these are called. I think they're called like
They're
push-ups.
Kegels for your eyes.
Kind of like kind of yeah. And you take something and you stick it all the way out front, and you bring it close to your eye, and then you pull it all the way back. And I remember
was it your right eye that's
Seems
fucked
simple.
up?
Are you like trying to figure it out?
Do that one more time. Is it your right eye?
I don't remember. I don't know.
Actually, I think it's your left eye.
You think so? I don't know. But I when I read,
to get in
my
your
eye
head. It's
jumps
not working.
around. I can't like I also learned to read like this, like with a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Just so like my eye doesn't jump around. And then also it's hard.
Would it like alone?
Yeah, I just feel it going. It's like hey, I don't want to
go
it's
for
like,
a walk?
I don't want to be here right now. I'll be right back. BRB. Just go to the
I'll
bathroom.
see you later.
I have that. I have that when I'm drinking. If I'm like, when I'm drunk because I get chameleon-eyed.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think it's pretty bad.
I
Interesting.
think mine does get worse. I have it on the right side, and it gets worse when I'm drunk for sure.
Well, don't get drunk and dare.
Amen,
And
sister.
I want to give you your gift.
Okay. Yay.
Did you put it in?
I forgot there was a
Slide it
gift.
Your gift is pasta salad that's been left out.
So this is our Jeffrey Epstein bag.
Oh, is
Stop
it?
saying
Yeah.
that.
Why?
Because have you seen his house?
Is it blue?
It's striped. It's blue and white.
What if I
like
just
that.
ripped it?
Then it would be inconvenient because we repurposed the bag.
An inconvenient truth. Okay. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Millennium. I actually have no idea who this is.
Those are the Backstreet Boys.
Are they? This is just the title of the.
Yeah.
I wasn't.
It's okay.
Oh, I see it on the side.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just helping you read.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I think
Women in STEM.
Yeah.
I do have a. I am so stupid. It's kind of crazy.
You're a scientist.
I'm like
You're not allowed to say that.
specifically smart in like such a specific
Yeah.
zone. Well, I'm excited to listen to this in my
Do you
car.
even have a CD player? in
do.
your car? Wow, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
I know. A book. Nick has boxers with him on him.
Really? I feel like you'd be Bob Ross for Halloween.
Maybe I could like read it to his
to his penis. A little Betty time story.
I love this.
Open, like
All the
flip
way?
to a page. Yeah.
Isn't that fantastic? I knew you could do it.
Those are little quotes.
I
he
should
says.
read this to his dick. I really love this.
The
Cool.
Bob Ross foreplay.
Positive thoughts. Yeah. I feel like it'd be good for their esteem. Is there anything else?
It's just two. Don't get
Yay.
greedy.
No, I,
Don't
I,
get greedy.
I just didn't know.
No. For your.
What's your
lovely.
favorite?
Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Out of the two,
Yeah.
I mean, I think I'm gonna get just as much use out of both of them. So
You can be
Yeah.
honest.
the Bob Ross.
Give me my CD back.
Oh, you guys both do this every time?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
get a gift?
Yeah.
and then you take it back when they don't like it.
Kind of, we keep like a point. I don't win usually.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Yeah.
even know where we're at. I gotta
don't
go
know.
back and count who's
Yeah,
winning.
but,
Because there was
well,
we were on
thank
a
you-
hot
thank
streak
you
of not
both of
getting
you.
gifts.
Yeah. No hard feelings. That's like the point.
You're like my dad getting me a gift and my mom getting me a gift, and I have to pretend like.
Oh, I'm the dumb bitch.
But yeah, that's that.
Okay, great. Yay.
Yeah, thank you for
Thanks for having
thank you
me.
for being here. This was
Yeah.
a beautiful.
Were you about to say thank you for having me?
It could have happened.
It's fun that I settled in so well that
Yeah.
you're like, this is your podcast.
You get to sign the table.
Fuck yes. That was my hair. I'm
It's
sorry.
okay. It's okay. Yeah.
Can
sign.
you put it in my pasta salad?
Was it that bad?
It's nasty.
Really?
I went to that fucking HEB again. I know not to go there.
Is it bad if I have a bite?
I don't. It's been sitting out.
Cool.
It's tasted like wet garbage the entire time. Yeah.
It's okay. It's not that bad, but like I definitely wouldn't eat like just the taste of that. The tomatoes are trash. I didn't even taste a tomato, but you can tell the tomatoes are trash.
They are very loose tomatoes. They're not firm. I like a good firm one.
I like the feta in there though. And enjoy this book. I really do think you.
I was gonna also enjoy my CD, but I guess not.
You can have do you even have a CD player?
in my car.
Oh my god.
It's
Okay,
crazy
then
because you
have
can
it.
literally you have a notification
I
from
promise
Spotify.
you, I will listen. To
Oh, no, this is
and
Uber Eats.
I'll text you about it.
Don't text me. Don't worry about it.
All right, bye friends.
Bye.
Bye.